Nowadays, it's commonplace for a video game to have a story that can branch one of two ways, into a good ending or a bad ending. In most cases, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that I am indeed getting that good ending and seeing how the game was supposed to be beaten. However, sometimes the game is just too tough or not worth going through another playthrough, and I just have to accept that bad ending as my own. So here are 3 examples of times that I just had to stick with that L. My most recent example is Grounded, the Fully Yoked edition. It did recently come out for the PlayStation 5, and me and my buddies were able to get our hands on it. Now, as we fended off what we believed was the last wave of bugs in the game, this triumphant music started playing as we're running back to base. We really felt like we were at the end of the game. And I don't want to wholeheartedly just blame the game for not giving us the clues that there was more to do out there, but there wasn't too much of a like, hey, before you do this type message that came up for us as we were about to hit the button to end the game. So as that final cutscene started playing, we slowly realized that we did get the bad ending and just completely missed out on the last boss. Now, with the size of this game, I'm not sure I'm going back for it by myself, but maybe someday if my friends want to play again, we can see that good ending. Next up, Lies of P, which is inherently a difficult game. It is one of the best Souls-like, if not the best Souls-likes. And you know how those games are, right? As you get to a certain point in the game, there is a decision to be made. You can either fight this final boss or make this decision to get the bad ending. I went into that boss over and over and over again. I changed my loadout. I changed the weapons I was using. I went back and grinded up to higher levels, and I just was not beating this boss. The frustration eventually became too much, and I went ahead and just took that L and took the bad ending as my own. And again, maybe someday I go back for that good one. But geez, that boss was tough. I heard that they made them a little bit easier recently, but only time will tell. Lastly, Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. There is very clearly a good and bad ending, and once again, a point in the story where you're forced to make a choice of which one you're going for. Now, this one I did with the intent of going through and playing the game again. I am going to go back and conquer all that I haven't conquered yet. And as the theme of this video should tell you, that hasn't happened yet, but we'll see if it ever does. Sometimes you just gotta eat that L, man. But there's also games out there where people prefer the bad ending. Expedition 33. So let me know if there's anything like that out there for you. And for more gaming news, reviews, and all things nerdy,